video titled Matt Walsh Decimates the Alt-Right.
No. No! Oh, God, what, from the safety of his studio?
Nope. He took the same exact clips that we watched ourselves.
Royce, yes. We watched this together.
Of course we did.
When did he decimate anybody? When did... No. An honest question. When did Matt Walsh decimate anyone in this day? I watched him get decimated. I watched him get bent over a fucking bench and fucked in his ass repeatedly by people. Oh, how dare this guy.
Well, let me just show you right now. So far, the ratio is super great. 268 up.
Everyone go to this video and downvote it.
I'm posting the
link
right
single
now.
One of you go to this video and downvote it.
There's
and leave comments.
There's a link. So let's play the video because you know
fucking Matt Barker in the chat wrote Matt Walsh decimated himself.
Yeah. Says here's what happened. This was posted on the Daily Wire. So here's what happened. Old Benny Boy Shapiro was like, "We have to turn it around, guys. We're gonna take the video and we're gonna make it look like we won. It's all about optics, guys. It's all about optics." So let's see him decimate the alt-right. Let's see what he thinks he did. Let me turn up the volume. Sorry.
Well, you just said David Duke.
He's not in. He hasn't been in the Klan for 40 years.
Oh, well, good for him.
Yeah.
I'm glad he made that change to his life.
He is.
So hold on.
They're gonna try to. They're gonna. Oh my God. Who's gonna believe this? Who is going to believe?
So when you make these little videos like this, when you have that little stinger at the beginning, that should be the best thing you did. Like Project Veritas, I will give them those good. Like when they're beginning their videos, they drop the bombshells at the beginning. Like and I had Clinton, and they spiked my story, and then they go into the full video. He thinks that was him owning. By the way, the Fed plant.
Hi, some people like to call me Grandpa Griper. That's great. So, Dr. David Duke. You're just like, Jesus Christ. I love Nick Fuentes. I like Vince from the Red Elephants. I like all these YouTube. By the way, Dr. David Duke. And you're like, God damn it, man. Yeah, Grandpa Griper.
And look, he knows he didn't win, but this is Daily Wire.
They're trying to spin it.
Run by people that are very good at trying to.
But wouldn't you just let this one go?
Yeah, let it go.
Like if you and I did a public Q&A and we got ruined by 4 people, wouldn't we go, all right, you know what? Let's just not put the tape out. Or you put the tape out in its raw form and you deal with the backlash. What you don't do is try to reframe it and go like, yeah, this is when we destroyed those trolls.
So, and by the way, he's doing the thing that we played yesterday when we played the Matt Walsh thing where he says, you just can't just label somebody and ignore them. He's labeling everybody in this video
as alt-right.
Yeah. He just labeled everybody in this video as alt-right.
You are a Christian and you're working for someone who blasphemed Christ.
Why are you posting this? I'm sorry, I don't mean to pub, but we've already seen this. Let's see how he edits it.
And by the way, I just want it on record that I've had a lot of dealings with people on the alt-right, people who were part of, by the way, the alt-right's gone. It's dead. There is no alt-right
anymore. It's been dead
anymore.
for a year.
But people who were in the alt-right, Vince has never been what I would consider the alt-right.
Of course not.
He's kind of like dissident right. He's maybe fringe right, but he's an American nationalist.
Traditionalist.
Yeah, he's an American nationalist.
643 downvotes now.
Alt-right is not a good word. Like that's weird to me. Vince is just in a blue dress shirt going, why would you work for a guy that says that Jesus is a piece of shit? Like that's weird. Wow, man, he must be fucking melting down over this still.
And out of all the interactions that he had, why did you pick the Vincent one? Because you looked probably the worst with that one. You should have picked the kid that was stuttering.
Well, you notice he's also cutting it.
Of course. But I want to see how they cut it.
You are a Christian and you're working for someone who blasphemed Christ, Jesus Christ. He called him a Jewish rebel and got killed just like other Jewish rebels did.
Wait, you're telling me that my Jewish boss doesn't believe that Jesus is the Son of God? I'm scandalized by this. I have no idea.
Why is it?
So he cuts out all the parts where he's getting his ass handed to him.
He's cut out the part that he mentioned that it was on Joe Rogan. He cuts out. He explains why that's blasphemy. He cuts it out. But even still, even cut up,
He looks like an idiot.
he looks like an idiot. Matt Walsh is an idiot.
Yeah, he's not a smart man.
Idea.
Why is it wrong to want to preserve our heritage, the country that our ancestors founded, European?
I don't believe that our unifying principle
cut.
was ever race, skin color, ethnicity.
Well, then you're an idiot, Matt.
Yeah.
Then you're an idiot.
What do you think?
Then you're an idiot.
What do you think this is? Israel?
We literally owned black people, Matt. If we're being fair
Right,
here.
right.
No, but he's acting like, I don't think that was ever the case. Did you know that, Matt, did you know that the original immigration rules in this country were basically like more or less if you're a white guy? Like that's
Not Irish though.
But well, I said white already. But he's so full of shit. And I'm not. By the way, I'm not an ethno-state guy. I'm not a white nationalist. I'm not even necessarily condoning the fact that we were a white nation. But we were a white nation. This was a nation where we had an immigration policy in place for many, many years.
A good one.
Where you had to be a white European to get in here. Like so, it's. Matt, you're lying. You're lying.
It's not even that he's lying though, but he's cutting it up.
Our unifying principle was essentially a doctrine. It was the doctrine of human rights.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, and that's all men are created equal, to quote George Carlin, unless you're an Indian, an N-word, or a woman.
Yeah. We're united by a doctrine, but like you said, an actual war had to be fought to let black people let black people be free. But on top of that, to give them 3/5 of a vote. So what are you talking about? We weren't that. It's not. I'm not saying you should be proud of that. I'm not saying America should be proud of owning slaves because I don't think we should. But also that being said, it's part of our history, and you can't pretend that even Abraham Lincoln said, like, if I could not release one slave and end this war, I would. But that's you're lying. And to pretend like you're not defending somebody. I don't mean to keep bringing up Israel because this isn't even an Israel thing, but I have to bring it up because you work for Ben Shapiro. What's Israel if not a country that's defined by by a race and ethnicity of people? Isn't that what they're trying to preserve?
Yeah, basically. I'm looking at this right now. Somebody wrote, this was poorly edited. Please just show us the questions and answers. Whoa, the like-dislike ratio is interesting.
Oh, the comments? Okay.
Yeah, Matt Walsh didn't decimate anybody. Who are these people kidding? Decimate the alt-right. Imply these guys are alt-right. Implying you decimating anybody. Matt Walsh got destroyed by Vincent James. Matt Walsh mercilessly destroys a ketchup stain on his shirt by doing laundry. The Daily Wire should do late night comedy. What a joke. Wow, the Daily Wire is getting to the point where they believe the internet is stupid. Let me see. I'll watch Andrew Klavan and Michael Knowles on their own YouTube pages from now on. I'm done with the Daily. Everything is anti-Semitic Wire.
Yep.
Almost didn't recognize Vincent without his hat on. Vince getting a lot of love. The Daily Wire is scrubbing the comment section. Alt-right trolls, huh, Daily Wire? You know who else calls everyone they don't like alt-right trolls? That's right, the mainstream left wing. Congratulations, you're acting like them. He didn't dismantle anything. If that's the best you could find of the sound bites, he performed poorly. These are people that weren't even like following the Groyper uprising. Let me see. Check out the Red Elephants with Finch James. Like, people are hammering them, though. This is really funny.
So somebody made here. I'm gonna finish playing this.
an American is what I would say.
But why would it be immoral?
It would really depend on what motivates that. And if you're saying that it's not motivated by bigotry, all I can do is trust you on that. I can't look inside your soul. I mean, it sounds like it, but I don't know. I don't know why.
It sounds like it, but all I could do is say it's not motivated by bigotry, but it sounds like it. Says Matt Walsh, who probably lives in a gated community surrounded by white people. Like, it's always easy. It's always easy to tell people that when none of this affects you. Their arguments are the same things that they rage against when the leftists are talking about open borders. they're the same people that go, well, we can't have open. You don't live on the border in Texas, you idiot. You don't live in Compton. Like, you know what I mean? It's so disingenuous. It's so
Update.
Yeah.
274 upvotes, 715 downvotes. It's not doing. It's going to get ratioed out of fucking control.
Of course.
This needs to begin.
Are there any? You're looking at the comment. Are there any positive comments? Seriously, I'm not even, because I want to be fair. Like, here, I could do it. I got it.
There are people that are like, you can. They're not. There's no positive comments. There are people you can tell though aren't alt-right trolls. Or like,
Normies? Yeah.
you know, they're not part of Nick Fuentes' fan base that are just like, I like you guys, but Jesus.
Joe Honest. This I got to read this one. Joe Honest. I defended you previously. On the Daily Wire, and now I feel like a fool. I watched the entire Q&A from beginning to end, and this is highly edited, and it shows you're no better than CNN and every other controlled news. I'm done with you and all of your content. I didn't have to agree with everything you said, but at least I had to know you were honest. Again, that's a Owen Benjamin Highlights apparently wrote something. The alt-right duo known as ROTC is sending people here to be Jewish.
That's kind of funny. I'm sorry.
No, that's very funny.
very
I'm not
funny.
saying it's not funny. The alt-right
Guys,
duo.
they're wizards.
Deflection and misdirection to avoid answering questions, the hallmark of Matt's masters. Nice edit job, you buffoon.
Wait. No, go back. That was a good one. I've been in Matt's corner since his war for global supremacy, but this is dishonest. In this speech, he talks about not writing people off with labels and then goes on to do that to everyone who sat through his speech and respectfully asked questions.